Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. This video is about a project called SparkFi, which you now want to pay attention to because they now have a campaign on Cookie Fun that earns you snaps. And who knows, snaps on the side could position you for a Cookie Fun airdrop, but guaranteed will position you for Spark rewards. So I found Spark recently before this campaign started on Lombard Finance, and I'll show you how to start out using Spark because you can also earn Spark rewards from using SparkFi itself. So that's where we will start because you want to get abreast with the project before, that will enhance your capacity of this talking about it on X, which will in turn earn you Spark. Okay, snaps. Sorry. Okay, so we will talk about this campaign later on. Guide you on how to get started with it. Typically, you will need to onboard to Spark with your X account. And going forward, your social contributions to Spark via X through your posts and tweets will be tracked and scored, giving you a ranking. Okay, so let's get started with Lombard first off, because for those interested in starting out proper with SparkFi. So, for this strategy, you will need to onboard on Lombard. This will give you, using my invite, which I'll put in the description, will give you 10% extra locks earning. So, natively on Lombard, based on your engagement with the platform, you will start earning locks. Lux is the point system on Lombard. In the event that Lombard has an airdrop, Lux is likely to determine the proportion of your airdrop, your Lux earning. Okay, so if you go to explore DeFi on Lombard, you will see how many Lux you have earned so far and a lot of strategies here that you can interact with. All of these strategies require you to have LBTC. We will talk about how to obtain LBTC in a bit. But if you scroll down, and by the way, this is how I found SparkFi. If you scroll down, you will find a strategy involving Spark. Just a moment. I'm going to use Control F. Okay, so this is the strategy here, and I'm participating in this strategy. So I'll quickly show you the state of my wallet on. Uh, just a moment. Didn't I use this wallet? Can be supplied. Wow, interesting stuff. It looks like in my initial tutorial, I didn't make use of this wallet. Uh, just a moment. Complete missions, earn points, climb the ranks, unlock. Okay, just a moment, please. Anyway, I'll show you how to get started, even though, I can't even remember. No, let me quickly find, what wallet I've used. Just a moment, YouTube. So in that tutorial video I deposited, I would expect to have earned some Spark points already. Let's see, Spark. Mm, gosh, just a moment, please. videos. So I've not even uploaded it yet. Just a moment, please. Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. In this video, we're going to be... Oh, it was this wallet actually. Okay, so apologies for that. So the approach is, first off, you will want to get LBTC out of Lombard Finance. How do you get LBTC? You can simply purchase it. So it's a popular token. It's basically Bitcoin. Okay, so the traditional method, liquid Bitcoin, sorry, the traditional method is assuming that you have Bitcoin, say on the Ethereum chain or on any of the chains featured here. You can liquid stake it on Lombard using this portal here. And then in return, you will get Lombard BTC, which is LBTC. Okay, but there is that may be stressful for some. So instead, you can just buy LBTC on any chain, uh, on most chains. It's very popular. So in your MetaMask, if you go here and you attempt to purchase LBTC, you just type LBTC, you'll be able to find LBTC to purchase. Again, on many chains, you'll be able to find LBTC. Okay, if you go to CoinGecko and you type LBTC on here, okay, you can also obtain the contract address for LBTC here. The one for Ethereum is this, and you can check the side as well. The side, this menu here for other contract addresses associated with other chains. Now, once you have LBTC, you will take that LBTC to SparkFi. Mind you, in this scenario, you are getting LBTC on the Ethereum chain. Okay, you take it to SparkFi and you deposit it and borrow against it. But when borrowing, you will need to borrow either USDS or DAI. As you can see here, it says USDS and DAI borrowers with volatile assets and ETH depositors will be eligible for futures SPK airdrop. Okay, so I did this in my last video, but I don't know if why I've not earned SPK just yet. I don't know if, it's going to be dropped retroactively after the season. I'm not very sure, but I did this already. So once you have LBTC, you go to deposit. No, 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 no. We'll go back to Lombard Finance, explore, Spark. Okay, click here so that it takes you to the exact pool where you can supply your LBTC. Your LBTC will show up here. Okay, then you deposit it. You will see that LBTC can be used as collateral. Okay, so once you deposit it, it will be usable as collateral, meaning that you can borrow against it. Now, in my case, you can borrow either DAI or USDC to be eligible for USDS, sorry, to be eligible for Spark SPK rewards. Now, not USDC. As you can see here, USDS and DAI borrowers with volatile assets will be eligible for SPK rewards. So borrow and borrow this. So your deposit token here, I mean, the token you'll be using as collateral here. Wow, interesting. This is, oh, LBTC, it's actually here. So LBTC, so you are using LBTC as collateral considering you supplied it already, and then you borrow either USDS or DAI. Okay, now if you are lending and borrowing, you should know how to, go about maintaining health and all that. You don't borrow your entire what is allowable to borrow, the entirety of it, just to create allowance for fluctuation and all that. Okay, so after you have done that, that's all that you need to do. And typically, you should start earning uh SPK. It's supposed to display here. Now I don't know, it may be possible that my equity is very low and maybe I'm still in 0 point something SPK and that's why it's not on display. I'm not very sure. But it may not be the case for you. I will be finding out about this, why it's not displaying my SPK rewards here. Now that's also understandable because you know this is a futuristic event. This is a futuristic event, so it's also possible that this displays as this. Okay, so now let's quickly look at my portfolio. Oh wow. So I didn't, okay, no wonder I should have done this. No wonder in that video, I didn't actually have the means to create a complete tutorial where I deposited. I intended to deposit offline and I forgot. I thought that by now I would be earning SPK already. So I didn't actually deposit that time, interestingly. So I will be depositing offline. That's the case when you do all these tutorial videos, you end up forgetting to take action yourself. So that's something I'll be doing. But this video is going to give you a gist on what Spark Finance is and will allow you to talk about Spark Finance on X such that you'll start earning points. That is in this category here. Um, But here I will have to do a dedicated video on this because it needs an invite and all that. Okay. For those who have an invite here already, you can get started with the knowledge you have gathered so far. You can already get started putting up your posts, replying, with intent when you are replying to posts. Here it shows posts that you can interact with already that will likely earn you Spark. Okay, there's an entire guide here on how to snap and how snaps are calculated. I want to do a dedicated video about this. So, high quality content that aligns with the Spark narrative, create original educational content, which we've done, share content that snaps and drives real engagement, post high quality content that aligns with Spark's narrative, hit 10 plus snaps to unlock invites for your cabal. Okay, every time someone joins, you earn. Okay, how are snaps calculated? Spark has set narrative guidelines and rules to determine. So I want to do a dedicated video on snaps, Spark, by which time I would likely have invites. At the moment, I don't have invites yet, even for myself. So I'm going to seek that out. Okay, so uh, let's leave it at this. This time, imagine I did a post about Spark Finance prior, did not even upload it and didn't even take the action required as intended. So I have to take action this time. I'll be ending this video now. Take action with respect to this if you're interested. And before you go, do well to subscribe to Airdrop Reminders on airdropc.com. Visit this portal here and submit your email. I'm working on 100 solid airdrop prospects. Each will have its own publication tutorial, which will be ready soonest. And I'll be sending out a publication containing all of them to subscribers. Contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Stay awesome. Take action.